If yours is a first offense DUI, then your license is going to be suspended hard for 1 month. And thereafter, you'll be on a restricted license. Now, the way license suspension works is kind of confusing because the DMV and the courts have separate rules. The DMV suspends your license for 4 months. However, if you opt, you can get what's called a 6-month restricted license, which means that you'll have a hard suspension for 1 month, not 4 months. But then for 5 months after that, you'll be on a restricted license. A restricted license allows you to drive to and from work, drive while you're working, and drive to and from DUI school. In order to get a restricted license, you have to have an SR-22 filed with the DMV, that's proof of insurance for 3 years, and you have to be enrolled and have proof of enrollment in a first offense course sent to the DMV. When those two things are on file with the DMV, the SR-22 and the proof of enrollment in DUI school, then on the 31st day of your suspension, you can go down and you can pick up a restricted license. Now the court suspends your license for 6 months, but you are entitled to the same 6-month restricted license. There is a twist. Let's say that the DMV suspends your license on January 1st, and let's say that on the 1st of February, you pick up a restricted license. And then you wait 2 months before you plead out in court. So let's say after you pick up your restricted license, 60 days pass before you plead out in court. What'll happen is that you will not get credit for the 60 days that your license was on a restricted status. In other words, you'll have to do those 60 days over again on a restricted license. So you get full credit for the hard suspension of your license, but you don't get credit for the restrictions. So what do? Well, you want to time your court disposition with your DMV suspension if you can. If you can't, well, you could do as much as 10 months on a restricted license with the current rules. So, timing can be everything with the DMV suspension. Having said that, you are looking, if the DMV rules against you or if you lose your case in court, you're going to be facing that hard suspension. Let's say you win the DMV hearing, but then you lose it in court. You still do the 6 months. 1 month hard, 5 months restricted. If you like this, click like, subscribe down at the bottom. Thanks very much.